Hey, welcome everyone, and please, good evening, all of you, and just share from where you have joined, so that I can welcome you here personally. 25 members so far, but we are expecting more than 100 members because the registration that are more than 200, because we have the 99 top members who has been registered earlier, so that we have been share the live with the 99 members only. So that should be joined here. However, we will start within next 2 minutes. 25 member I can see so far here, and the next, give me just 2 minutes. However, this is one of the new initiative we are here initiating it for, especially the HR people, HR guys, and we have a community, and we have reached now more than 25,000 people, or the HR fraternity especially. So before going into the, especially this is just opening, and this is 100 days of the human resource strategic program which we have been initiated for the HR people especially. So for that, this is just information, and I will here share with you that the how this program is going to be help you, what is my experience, and how we come here collaborate with the people, as well as helping you as in the HR practitioner, how you can do better into your workplace as an strategic HR manager. Why it is manager? There are the many roles that may be different from their functions, but ultimately why it is manager are especially who play a big role into the HRM, to the success of the HR leader as well as the business leader. So that's why we just put it that between the layer which has been in the either academy, you can go for the IIMs or to the mid level of the institution. However, academic does not provide that practical information and knowledge to the professional and practitioner. So that's why we are still looking behind something, so that we can get something knowledgeable that here we are trying to be delivered to all the members. However, let me here connect with the strategic human resource that is going for the next 100 days, that is virtually also. However, the opening we have been started here, the live also, but that will be similarly as an live, because that will be streamed at 8 p.m every day, and those session will be 30 minutes to 1 hour, where you have to be spent. However, after that, we will also provide the video session. However, those session that will be downloadable for you. You can download them, you can watch them multiple time, and there we are providing you some links also, and that link will be receive you every day, and in every day 8 p.m you can get that live, as well as that will be streamed, and during that time I will also be available there, and you can ask the live question during the streaming, so I can answer all those questions. However, I'm telling you who am I, then how this program going forward, and especially you have been gone through this is by the SBR HR Learning Academy, and who we are, how we come into the as an existence of SBR Learning HR Academy, why it is HR Academy, so that I'm going to be shared with you. But furthermore, so far we have the collaboration and partnership with the 50 more than 50 in India and abroad. Accordingly, we are also aligning some new the HR related functionary to pipelining and having the partnership with us globally, so that I'm also sharing with you, and what is our future purpose related to the HRM building the potential of HR leader, so that I'm also going to share with you in this live the today's the opening and introduction session of the strategic human resource manager program. What is it? So this is the strategic human resource management manager. However, as I mentioned, this is the virtual program, and in the virtual, how we are conducting it for you, and that is the real practices based. Some highlights I will also share with you, so that accordingly you can make your the actual mindset what you are getting to be learn into these 100 days. Most probably we will put all the lessons on the day by day. It will be started from Monday, so Monday to Saturday lesson will be there for you. You can watch them at in the virtual streaming, live streaming, and there, as I mentioned, you can ask the question to me there. I will be your. So here is the real me. So audio is not audible, and so please check out it here, because it is audible to everyone now. So it may be issue with your audio. Okay, Vaibhav, it is audible to all of you. When it comes to the strategic human resource manager, however, in the organization, there are the designation, there are the role and responsibility, but what ensure who is the really the strategic manager? Why? It is about the strategies. Why we are putting it? As you may be aware about the ITs especially, so there are the different types of delay off is the recent news, and maybe more than 60,000 people has been laid off into the organization. Is that strategy? That is also a part of strategy, but how that drive and how the mid-level manager especially who are the chain or who are the connecting connector between the down level as well as the top level, either it is not for the HRM, the leader of HRM, or for the business leader, it is all individual human resources into the organization, so you can play a crucial role and important role into that. So that's why this is about the strategies what you can apply, even though your leader may also not be known to them, they may also known to, but here which I will what I am sharing with you, that are the practical based knowledge which I have been learned within my 15 years of HR experience, and where I have learned with the top level of the veterans who are the expert to us, as an the as we are learning academy, as we are learning studio, as well as we have the more partnership with the other agencies also, how we all together bridging this gap for developing the potential of human resources when we talk about the strategic people. When it come to the so as I mentioned, so as an a strategic, why it is the strategic manager, so what types of the strategy you may be, because everyone I expect here, so everyone are from the field of HRM and you have been a great experience, so it is mid level, it may be the senior level also, but you know about the strategies are what, but there is how you can apply those, not you have been going through the academic, but really at an workplace what really required. For example, there are many the strategic leader of an HRM which has been hired from the higher institutions, but when they design their strategy at the top level with collaboration of the management, but when they drive that at the ground level, so they possible it is not 100%, but 80 to 90% of the strategy they failed till the when it come to the stage of maturity, and then after it is going to decreasing, how or in that point of time the mid-level managers especially who are the HRM or managers, how they will play an important role into ensuring the success of all those strategies which has been designed or which has been framework conceptualized by the top level of leader. This is the one part. So this is especially between where you are functioning the sport part for your leader, how you can support to them, however you are the linchpin in between your management, as well as management means your HRM leader, as well as your every individual into the organization, the people are directly connecting with you, either you may be the location leader as in the location HR, you may be one region HR also, because where the strategy are designed, so that will be based on the corporate base which we known as in the corporate language, but it is about the business base. They are the top leader of level of HRM leader, they are sitting with the who are the organization, the promoter, who are the directors, who are the managing director, who are the business holder, they are sitting with them into the their director room or the boardroom. But next it is when it is coming from that top level and the implementation of the ground level, so there are some, either you can say it a gap, but there is something which practically with practices it is not that real based implemented what they expect. There may be something, either there is not proper communication, there is not proper the analysis they have been done, so that's why there may be something gap, so that's why it was not practically get those results which the businesses, the leader they were expecting. So in that case your role become very important. So that role we are here bridging how you can get or how you can make it opportunity for you, that strategies I'm sharing with you. that will be totally practical and the practical based, which I have been learned practically within the different organization where I have been worked for around the organization in my 15 years of HRM experience. And then I have been worked for the veteran professional, even though they are the mentor to us also, they are the expert, they are the with us also. And that strategies I'm sharing with you into the next 100 days. When it comes your strategic human resource management or either the managers, it is specially focusing, we can say, as a theoretically academic, we have been learn about the focusing on the long term perspective, where you are creating the connection between the people and the strategies. So that is the real role of the strategic manager. If you see in the organization, if you have the broad organization, you have the global level of strategy implemented there, it is considered that the every manager is the HRM, because they are directly connecting with the people, and the people approaches come with the every individual, or either it can be the manager. When you see the manager, so it means everyone is the human resource manager. Every manager, it is not everyone, it is the human. Every manager into organization, whatever in which function is they are, or either they are in your sport function, they are into operation, they are in your strategy, either they are into the business operation, they are into different type. It will be depend on the businesses, what types of the operations they have. In that case, what happens when it is coming with, so there are the uh, one come to, as I here I was telling about the every HR manager, that are every manager into the organization, they are the HR manager. But now what is the difference between the every HR manager or either every manager into your organization and the HR manager? So that is your strategies, where your strategies lies. However, the strategies in the organization they design, either you may also be into the sitting into the boardroom, it will depend on the organization, their broadness, how big it is. But furthermore, your activities and actions, but it come to the smaller organization, there as an manager who is designated as an manager, but their function and role are as in the leader. But second way or the second part, they are also the operational manager, they are directly connecting with the people also. So in the smaller organization, the HR managers, they are performing different activities or different role. So either it can be the leader, it can be your function that the divisional level, it may be your mid level also, even though the executive also. So in that way, it will be distinguish your role play exactly what you have to be performed. It will, you may have been gone through the academy, everyone, you are maybe you are the MBA. No, it is not MBA. It is not, maybe it is you have. So everyone who is in the HR, so they have been gone through the MBA definitely. So in that case, there are the something in between. When we gone through the academic, we go with the developing our intellectual, it is the around the theoretically we have been learned. But when it come to the industry specific or the workplace, then it come to the something different, and which we have been theoretical. So that's why every the new professional, they are known as the monkeys. But further, when you are going into the workplace and you are start to analyze it, then you found that the what I had been or what have been taught to me, that is not really reflecting here. So why your strategy should be there, and that is strategies which I am sharing with you into the next 100 days, that will be help you to become the real strategic human resource manager. Even you have been gone through the 2 years and more than 2 years into your HR academic. So there it become the strategic human resources manager, they create the balance between the strategies as well as the people relation. So that's why it is also the human resource manager, they are also known as the people manager. People manager does not means only to engagement, it is about the strategies to improving your people involvement. Earlier it was about the human resources, then it come to the human asset, they are asset, however really it is asset. But when you have to be focused as a strategic HR, you need to be think as in people. When it come to the, there are these some gaps, or that gaps known as the what that gaps, those gaps known as the dots. So that's why as a strategic manager, as I mentioned, even you have the some top level of the graduate from the IIM who is sitting on the corporate and the in the direct boardroom as in the human resource leader, he designed the strategies. We are asking some questions, some survey has been done, either it is with the outer and the external environment also, or either it is within the data you have been captured within your organization. But when they have been designed, so they have been collaborated with the every the stakeholder into the organization, then putting that into the bucket for the implementation. So as a strategic manager, the journey started with the implementation, designing of the strategy. That is a one way, and everyone can be do that. It is everyone cannot be who are apart from the MBA or HR field, they can do it, but they can give you some suggestion, but right in the right way you can perform that. When you have the strategic manager or the your CHRO, they have been designed their strategy. I have personally seen many CHROs who are from the big organization. When they move to the another organization, they failed within 2 years, and they exit. Even though if you see, there are the many CHROs, they are moving frequently. Within every 2 years, they are moving. Some CHRO who has been brought or who has been grow from the base and who has been practically understand within their theoretically what they have in academic learn, and then after they have been balanced that, or they're learning within the practical what required at the workplace especially. So then after they are also into the boardroom now. There are many real cases available. I can also exemplify that, but in the further when we will have the session, so that I will give you the multiple strategies as well as the examples of the CHROs who are promoted from the down level. So why I have learned from there, when the CHRO who are directly coming from the other organization, or either who are the in the layman, we can tell we can say it is the helicopter landing. So they are moving frequently, and who are growing from the bottom, they are stable. So that is the reason for this strategic human resource manager, operational manager, especially how you can create the success for yourself as well as the success for your leader too. Leader is here, your HRM leader. So what is here the reason? So the reason is here about the some dots are there. There are some gaps, and those gaps require to be connect. When it come to the gaps, so it means there are some dots available. You have to be connect those gaps. So where are those gaps? That is between your business, because the business leader, they are fully aligned what they have to achieve. Then it is now in between your role, that it is your bucket now, it is into your pocket, that you have to relate the business or connect the business with the people. So there are especially some dots. So you have to be, you are the connector as a strategic HR manager. You are the connector to connect those dots and create a balance between the business and the people and assure the success of your business. How to do that? That I am also sharing it here with you into this opening session. But before that, so far there are around 30 people who has been joined. So here is one quick survey for you. You have to be answer this. So then I will just a real case share with you based on your experience for this survey, so that how you can play a vital role as an the strategic human resource manager into the success of the businesses, so that you can become a real business partner. In the next, I will also come with that the what is the business partnering, and how that business partnering you can really assure into the organization. So let me here answer the question. So there are only 6 questions. So this poll is coming into your quickly start. So before that, what I can do here. So there are around 50%, 50% of the participant has been answer this poll as of now. But before that, I will share with you who we are, and the result I will reveal here about the how to connect those gaps. So here it is a little bit about us, who we are, and how we come into the existence, and what are our objective, mission, vision, and values. So as an the SBR HR Learning Academy, so it was just started in 2020, 2021 as an academy. But before that, we have been initially started and by the founder in 2015, and then after it was relaunched in 2019 as in the SVR Learning Studio, and then we have been initiated the academy. So how it will become to existence and how the journey we have been so far completed. Here it has been started in 2019 as the SBR Learning Studio. So there was the objective to helping, or it was earlier the SBR HR solutions. And the objective was especially to enhancing the compliances for the organization, and that journey still continue with the founder of the SVR studio or SVR learnings. Then it come to the in 2020, before the pandemic, we started helping the people to developing their potential. There we have been started the SBR PEDI, that is the Professional and Interpreter Development Institute. It was the two parts. One was helping those people who has been affected by the pandemic, and there was the too much job losses there. And then there was the another, we are separately initiated some programs for the who want to start their own journey as a freelancer or as an the professional. So there we have been started. Then in 2021, however, there was some gaps for the HRM because the pandemic, and later on it was impacted by the HR field, or HR profession was impacted. Then we have separately started the HR, a human resource academy, for the developing the potential of HR manager or the human resources professional. It is not the uh, managers, so it is the professionals only. So there we have the multiple programs available where and how we are helping. So in this HR human resource HBR academy, so this is the 2 days opening, as well as the this 100-day program is the part of that learning and the developing of the potential. Then in 2022, we have been collaborating. So far we have been partnership with the 50 more than 50 number of the organizations, and that are into the field of human resource development, as well as the trainings, then the different types of the resources we have. But potentially we are coordinating and connecting and partnership with the who will facilitate the development of human resources. In 2020 2022, we have been partnered with the people managers, that is the Indonesia based magazine, and then we have been launched this Indian the format for the people managers, and this is a monthly magazine for the human resource. You can check out it on Google also. However, I'm sharing it into the next 1 and 2 minutes. Then third one, here in the near future, maybe by mid of this year, June and July, we are going to be collaborative with the AIHR, and Indian version we are launching as Indian Academy to Innovative HR with the partnership and into the our founder with SPRs. So when it come to the how this journey has been started, who we are. So here, as I mentioned, the SVR HR Learning Academy. So here I will share with you. So this is the you can go. This is our website page. So it may be come to you through the concluding mail of this today's session, and then after you can go to here, you can check out. This is especially for the human resources, where we have, as of now, there are 1,000+ successful students, where the growth rate, especially as an HR who has been the partner and who has been the learner with us, so their growth less and the rate we have been found that is more than 75%. And then we have more than 20 courses into the HR, especially through the SPR HR Learning Academy. And as I mentioned, there are the 50+ partner who are developing the potential of HR people into the India and globes. If we go to, so there are the different types of the program. We have the live also, then there we have the different types of the toolkit which you can check out it here. So that is specially related to the human resources. So here are like the competency development, the ideal competency model, then different types of the further new toolkits are coming that we are going to be share with you, and you can check out it here. There are the, if we see the developing of the human resources, so there are the different types of the courses we have so far. So there are around the 21 number of the courses. Some courses are freely, that are the master classes we have earlier conducted. Similarly, into the live session, there are the 2-3 hours of the live the classes which are freely, you can check out here and access it there. Then therefore there are the premium programs. What strategies I am sharing with you, there are the premium level and the more than this advanced strategies are available under these courses, so you can check out it. So the link will become to you. And second, it come about the who we are, how we have been started and how we, come into the existence. So that come in as in the SVR Learning Studio. So where we have the different types of the services available. It was started originally into the 2015, then relaunches in 2019. And so this is our original website and the official website. However, the website name is a little bit different, azuretrend.com. So there we have the different types of the services for the corporates. So it is the licensing, then advisory services, then coaching and mentoring, as well as the professional resume services, also one of the digital learning and a digital library. So this is the part of the SVR Learning Academy is the part of the digital learning, where it has been started in the 2019, and then after we are gradually growing and expanded. So our objective is to we are with the mission of the reaching with 100 millions of the HR professional globally by 2040. And that's why we have these master classes as well as the potential development programs for HR professional, so that we can develop more on and deliver more to the societies, and helping like the same as the HR professional to developing, which you cannot learn or you have not learned into the academics, that we are delivering here through the. So this is our team of the experts who are guiding as an the into the HR learning, or delivering the quality knowledge or practical knowledge to the human resource professionals. Then this is the third one, as I mentioned here. So that is the SBR. This is our main the organization which has been started in 2015 initially, and then 2019 it has relaunched. Then it is the SBPI, that the PEDI, then the academy, which the here academy is especially, you can go to this website and check out it, azuretrend.ut. This is our academy where our the programs are available, and then our official website. And third one, this is the here we have been partnered with the People Manager. This is the magazine, and the Indian version we have been launched. So there you can go with everything related to the HR we have here, and you can go through dailies HR updates and news are available. However, we have also the magazine also. This magazine we have been launched into the month of March. However, the a digital copy as well as the physical copy, so that is not so far available. Maybe into next 1 week it will be available. There are the ISBN numbers still pending. When it will be they come to us, maybe within 1 week, so then we will be also issue the monthly magazine. So you can also check out it here. Then the HR resources you required, so that is available here, as well as if there is you are into required some notification guidelines on the laws also. So however, into this magazine we have divided it into the 5 different parts. So in the detail I will share them into the some other sessions, or either it will be available on different resources. So this is all about us. There was a 6 questions, so that question was around the some experience also. However, there are the many. When it come to the HR, strategic HR manager, so who they are, and especially so this poll, why it I have been created it, it is especially to understanding. So when it come into the next what we are learning, so there the career come to the 1 to 3 year, that was the 3 to 5, and the 5 to 9, as well as the 9 to 12, 12 to 15. This was 12 to 15 and 15 above. Then it was 15 above. So what is that? So there are the 2 and 3 things practically which determine your strategic HR manager functions. It does not means that the 0 to 3, it may not be the HR manager what this program. However, we have been started it from the beginner to advanced, and you are learning the same strategies here. So who are the 0 to 3, who are the tier 2 or the business schools? So they may be placed here. If you are a tier 3 business school, so you have been started from the zero as an fresher in an HR. There are the different types of the operative job, or the not execution, documentation jobs you have been done. So that is the basically about it is program who has been worked or who has been experienced above the 5 to 9 years, who have been role into the analyzing the different types of the data into organization, who play a role into the decision making into the organization based on the data. So this program is specially for those people. However, it does not mean that you cannot learn. If you are a fresher, you are the aspirant of HRM, you can learn from this program, and it will advance your the activities, what exactly you have to work, what the activities you require to be performed or you require to be initiate at the workplace. So this program is all about. When it come to the another thing which I am going to be share it here with you before the survey, I have been share with you something, so that you have to be create the dots when it comes into your organization. So there are these two things available. One is your businesses, so that may be whatever, either you are into its, you are into the manufacturing, you are into the service, whatever is there, that is one side. This is business, and another side, this is you as an HR. So that's why HR is known as the one who is creating the balance between the businesses and the people in part of the your people or the evolvement of the people, that is that you have to be ensure. So as a strategic human resource manager, so it is your role to ensure. So this is here the diagram I have been mentioned, this is your people. However, into the business, the priority of the people is the base level, but it is now your role, your strategies that can make it you to the top level, and that will ensure the strategies you have been lined with. When it comes to the strategic human resource manager, so what is your action and activity required? So that is about the number one, where you have to ensure the structure of your organization and their structural goal. So structure goal is two types of the structure goal. One is especially their business goal, where they have to make the money. Second one, that is about the people, how many total number required. So it come to the your planning, your HR planning, your budgeting, so that we are covering into the stage by stage into the next 100 days. Then it is secondly the strategic manager, boost the operational efficiency. What is your role? And that role, if you play better, so you can also reach to the CHRO level. But it is about when you have been work on the ground. So that's why, as I mentioned into the beginning, the role of strategic manager or HR manager, that is playing an important vital role to ensure the success of your CHRO or success of your organization, because you are ultimately the functionary into organization who ensure the success of your strategies, and that especially you are the real human resource strategic manager who enhance the originality. What originally your organization, you have the major role into brand your organization, that does not come through the branding, that not advertisement, that come through the people relation, whom directly connecting to those people who has the base of your organization business success. That is coming with the, however, strategy is designed by someone, but when it comes to the implementation, you are learning, you are adapting, you are creating the real originality of that, what exactly the result which has been, whatever has been that the focusing, or what has been assumed at the top level when the strategy has been designed. But at the end, that will be give you the right result when you play a right role within your the potential as in the strategic human resource manager. That similarly you are going to be learn into the next 100 days. So these are the different types of the dots available. You have to be connect those dots. So how to connect those dots, so that how you can, so here again I am here bringing you to the whiteboard, so how you can bridge this gap, or how you can connect the. So here the I have been shared with you. So there is the two thing. There is also now the new concept has been come. So that is the V-shaped employee. However, earlier it was the T-shape. Now it is also there. Maybe if you are updated, so there are the new concept. The think tank, they have been introducing the new concept of the V-shaped employee. So that is known as the V-shape employees. Here, this is your business, and this is you, the HR manager. You are not as an the individual or a human here, you are the function here. In the businesses, however, there are you may also known to the business partner, but you don't have a direct role in to generate the revenue. If you apply your strategies, you will also having a great opportunities or either a role to bring your business success. So that is your business success. So here as an strategic HRM, so that is here the base of when it come to the dots are there. This is your business. So business has been established by someone or either the group of the people. They have some goals. So that may be some, especially the financial goal. That may be some either it is the financial goal, and second one that are the goal of the expansion, becoming or making the company as in the tycoon, or either that is the unicorn. So this is the new concept for the unicorns. So in the unicorn, there are the new startups which has been come. So they have been started with the 100 CR, and they become they are raising the 1,000 number of the fund, then they become around the 1,000 CR in 1 and 2 years. So that is as given the definition of the unicorns. So they have the different types of the dots here. So in the businesses, so that has been the financial goal of the businesses are there. Then second, it come how the businesses they are nourishing these goals. So there are the product and services are there. There are the machineries are there. There are the equipment and the infrastructure required there. There are their environment. They have been the environment analysis has been done. So the product how they are launching, they are there the competitor also. Accordingly, these are the different types of the dots are there. But at the bottom, so there is one of the, however, without human resources or the human beings, you cannot do it. So there, the human resources that are the base priority. So that's why in the organization, they have the skill gap, or the, which is here, I can say the skill gap, SKG. Skill gaps is there existing. That is one, our education system also. But secondly, when they're the organization, they have the financial objective. So in that case, organization does not want to especially focusing or expanding more on the education or developing that potential. But here now you can play a crucial role where these dots are coming. And here this is exactly because here is the human resource who will they play a vital role for the success of your business, even though that are the financial goal. Without people you can't do that. When it come to how you as an HR can do it, so here we have been designed one the formula, that is formula known as the, here it is S, second one it is T, and third one it is C. So this formula, even though we have been designed it in the 1 hour MBA of the this STC, so that is number one, it is the base of every business, that are the human resources. Without human resources you can't do nothing, or either your business can't be success. But now here the strategies, as there are, you have the strategic HR leader, they prepare the different strategy with discussing those people. But at the ground, when they that your strategy is reaching to this place, every individual, so there it may be the a great learning and great strategies when it is on this table. When it has been drive to the second level, the stakeholder, different types of the stakeholder, so they may have been many questions, because in we have the resistance into our nature. So that's why here it can be little bit